As the local professor of anthropology and sociology, I'm here today to answer the question, what is truth? But really, when you think about it, what is truth? I can answer that question quite simply or quite difficultly. It really depends on how much you really want to know, because the question, what is truth, is really a complicated question with a variety of increasingly complicated functional statements by which we would ascertain some universal concept by which we can say this is truth and this is what we can call it. But I tell you today that such an endeavor is foolhardy. It's not really what is truth that we're really asking. We're really asking what is power, because truth really is a power play upon the social regimes by which we want to be on this earth. I mean, we declare what truth is because we want to have power among the masses. And so we come with our words and our language and our grammar, and we say that this is what truth is because we want to oppress. And in oppressing, we find monetary power and financial stability and economic progress. All of these words are really a modernist dialogue in which inevitably we will find that truth is not really true. It is something that we do not discover. It is something that we do not obtain. It is something that we do not ascend to. Truth is what we create. And in creating it, we will find that we may be like God. And if he is indeed looking down on us, I can tell each and every one of you hooligans standing out there with your silly signs that you will not understand the truth until you realize that you are, in fact, it. Good day.
So, like, when you're going through it, like, what were they about? Like, why were they there?
It's kind of hard to get anything out of any of them because they were so riled up. But this one guy, he actually gave me the sign. I don't know, I mean, it was, you know, it's big picket sign things. And I don't even know exactly what it said, but I was able to talk to him at least. He was talking about worldviews and religions and political issues and theories and just stuff like that that everybody talks about. And I guess that they didn't know which one was true or which, you know, ultimate truth there is, and they were going insane with it. So they wanted to figure out what was right, what was logical to follow, I guess. So that's why they were all messed up and getting all fussy about everything.
You who stand before me, I too have asked myself this exact question that you have now voiced so aggressively today. What is truth? Who decides right from wrong? How can this world have so much suffering when we should be striving to create a utopia, a place of perfection, a place of equality? Why are the weak and minorities so often oppressed in our communities? And who grants superiority? These questions haunt my mind every time I hold the hand of an Islamic sister who tells many stories of her husband beating her into submission. My heart breaks when I see the lifeless bodies of many because of malnutrition. Why are these things happening? I stand before you today as a living solution to this agonizing problem that haunts the very hearts and minds of each and every one of you. I may not be able to present an answer to the who and the why question that you present today, but I can confidently say that I am actively working against human suffering. I am taking a stand for the oppressed. My name is Brian Martin, and I'm the president of an organization that strives to put an end to human sex trafficking. Rafa House is committed to rescuing young girls who are victims of slavery, sex exploitation, and prostitution by providing them a safe home where they can heal and receive the education which will allow them to make good choices for their futures. Each time a young girl crosses the threshold of our facility, I find myself asking the question of who in their right mind would harm such a beautiful, innocent, young creature, and who could put a price on a human. Through my experience and the things that I have seen, I have led me to this unsettling conclusion that humans are the cause of human suffering. We are doing this to ourselves. People will do whatever to fulfill their selfish desires. But why? And why do we do this? And why do we allow fellow mankind to practice such power?
I just wanted to bring you here because I'm an independent journalist, and I just wanted to get your story, like your experience of like what went on yesterday, because you were like part of a mob yesterday, right?
I guess you could call it that.
All right. Well, if it's all right with you, I would like to like record what we talked about. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. So I just wanted to start off by asking you, since like right when you woke up, like, what we were feeling about the day, and what were you thinking, and even if you knew about the protesting that was going on at the time. So yeah.
Well, I didn't know that people were all riled up or there was a mob outside my house pretty much. But I just got up, I woke up pretty late, which made me late to work. And I started going through the motions of just brushing my hair, brushing my teeth, eating breakfast. And I left my apartment, and to walk to work doesn't take that long because my work and where I live are pretty close together. So I was just able to walk, and there was this, this mob right in between where I was going, and I was just like, alright.